and it just really helps the consciousness. So get your lymph system moving. Go on a lemon juice fast. Go on a grape fast. Those are the two best fasts that I consider, is lemons and grapes. But any fruit will do, or even just eat fruit and go on that for a few months. Really detox that lymph, but you got to focus on the kidneys and the bowels too, and the adrenal glands with that. But get that pain out of there, my friend. Oh. You asked me about this clarity lady. I'm not familiar with the work, to be honest with you. If I am, it's left my consciousness, because I have read and studied so much that some of it's in there, and some of it's got some dusty cobwebs on it. And so I apologize. I just can't access that. You know what? Now, we give a certificate when you take the DVD course. It's a nice certificate. I've already showed it to you. I want people to know what they're doing if they're going to use our stuff and be involved in this. I've always thought that, and I have a few osteopathic friends that's been begging me to start a naturopathic school. And I was a member of the original American Naturopathic Association, and I wanted to start that. I don't know what happened with all the original Benedict Lust stuff. One guy had it, and we were going to start it up again, and I find that sad. Benedict Lust, of course, coined naturopathy. It even made the congressional hearings, and it was approved as one of the main healing arts of this country. Oh, how quickly they forget. But naturopathy has been cussed at, abused, and stepped on by a lot of these naturopathic schools, and I just find this just irreprehensible that we've lost that innocence and beauty of true naturopathy, and we've changed it for this isolates and these supplements and these sulfur compounds and these digestive enzymes and this crap like this, and it is a selling product. And people are buying all these products and still walking in with bags of them, suffering because we lost sight of the beauty of simplicity and the beauty of detoxification and that art that is. And we, of course, naturopathy never did take the herbs and clash them together like I've done with it. But I think this has just taken naturopathy to a much higher level. I've always prided myself on preserving the purity of naturopathy. Dr. Jensen and me, we felt real strong with that purity of naturopathy. That's why he didn't want to serve on the board of Southwest or Basture, by the way, guys. They're not preserving the purity. It's a treatment-based consciousness again, and that's not naturopathy. And therefore it tangles with the medical association, and therefore tangles with the states. So I don't care. If anyone wants to sit in with me and learn, they're welcome to come sit once in a while in here and observe. I do allow that, you know. People fly in and sit with me all the time. I have, once in a while, have some good medical friends come. When they do, we'll film us both here. I've been to many naturopaths and lost $7,000 seeking a helpful one. And this is exactly just what I'm talking about right here. Thank you. Now I'm broke and trying to figure out exactly. And she's trying to figure out how to heal her intestinal inflammation. You spent $7,000 from naturopaths and they couldn't help you heal your intestinal inflammation? Huh. Please, man, these guys need to throw in their towel and go drive a truck. I mean, give me a break, sweetheart. Ulcers and hypertension by myself. Now, that gives us a clue, doesn't it? Ulcers. She's ulcerating the gut. Now, yeah, could this be from a lack of bicarbonate in the pancreas, not neutralizing hydrochloric acid, and she's getting a hydrochloric acid ulceration? Or does she have interstitial lymphatic constipation? Doesn't matter, you're going to go after her in all ways. If you don't have the camera to see that, is this a female or male? I don't know here. The Puritan. Oh, the Puritan, hey man. You You got to move your lymph. You can use the stomach and bowel formulas. They're drawers and pullers. You can use lymphatic 1 capsules. They're drawers and pullers. Definitely get the kidneys and adrenals up there. We have a GI broom, a little aggressive, but in terms of moving bowels. And the idea isn't to move someone too much. The idea is don't use laxatives. You don't want to move stool through the body too fast or you'll lose the absorption. That is ridiculous. It still shouldn't look like liquid peanut butter, Richard. So you really want to have, a good stool and good absorption. At the same time, when you're really going after this, you might have a little additional movement. But then we have a GI broom. You want to pull that. We don't know whether you're sulfured up in the GI tract. Real possibility. Those naturopaths should always use iridology. Should be part of the curriculum of a school is iridology because it gives you a step up. You really can see the human body and understand it in ways that you would not before, and you'll start linking everything, and everything starts making more sense to you. Because iridology as a science gives you that umbrella that ties it all together, understanding cells and 2 fluids, and what you have to do to get well. So this is an important case because if you don't get that intestinal inflammation out, you're getting not only ulceration, but you can get intestinal cancer. So this is a move thy lymph, lymph, lymph. But most naturopaths are not taught about the lymph well nor the kidney connection to it. They're taught the traditional allopathic blood is everything. They're also hypertension. Oh, what could that be? We're back to the kidneys again. See the connection here, guys? Also, he feels malnourished. Well, if we have interstitial lymphatic constipation, Puritan, you are going to be malnourished because you're going to have malabsorption. You're feeling just what's going on with you right there. You're feeling your body will give you the knowledge, man. Get yourself pumping on this. Get up on those fruits, berries, and melons. I'd be careful about anything that's abrasive to you. You could use the Heal-All tea or Heal-All capsules if it's too inflamed and you can't tolerate certain things. If you're moving your bowels once a day or twice a day, use stomach and bowel number 1. Nothing in it to move you. Real gentle on you. Real healing on the mucosa there. At the same time, the Heal-All capsules, very healing, drawing a little bit on the mucosa. You can use the Heal-All capsules. You can use the Heal-All tea. You can use fresh aloe, or we have aloe vera juice you can buy in here. Fresh aloe is good. Most people have aloe plants and really go after that. A little drying, though, of the wall, but still great anti-inflammatory material. You would never want to do proteins in this sort of diet or any dairy products like that. That'd be insanity. You definitely want to, and vegetables could be a little coarse on you. You go right back to that fruits, berries, and melons again and super chew, just in case you have some pancreatic issues. Probably wouldn't hurt you to take the pancreatic capsules for about a month or so. Pick up the pancreas. You're saying you're having some insulin resistance. I don't know what you're talking about there. You could, are you type 1 or type 2? They don't even know how to define those two. If you're type 2 and you're having hyper or hypoglycemia, that's your adrenal glands that sits on top of your kidneys. You got to get them anyway. So really start working. You want to see a lot of mucus in your stools. That's the one thing you want to see is mucus in your stools. Because now you know you're moving that. This question was about salt baths. If you're going to use salt, use the Celtic salt, real salt, or Himalayan salt. Those are the full-bodied, robust salts. Has the traces, micro traces in them. So you would do the Celtic, the real, or the Himalayan salt and do salt baths. Yeah, just like I throw people in the ocean all the time here, especially with psoriasis. It helps with the symptoms because it's alkalizing. Interesting, huh? How can you tell when someone has weak kidneys and adrenals by looking at them? The eye structure here. You'll see it sunk in, dark, bags under the eyes. You can tell just by the energetic of a person how tired they are, where the fat accumulates around them. The size of the person. You can always tell they're fighting adrenals. Their energetic levels by seeing how they correspond with you, but the eyes have it. Yeah, now let's see here. Are there any other contributing factors that would cause orange to appear in the iris other than sulfa drugs? It could be. It could be other drugs. I'll be honest with you. We don't really know. But my experience has been most oranges, sulfa drugs. and again, you should see those in your stools. You have hazel eyes, are gradually becoming blue again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Who is this? Steve. Steve, I thought eyes couldn't change. Yeah, another good soul proving the truth. Steve, I mean, this is the problem with German iridology. It's like, come on, man. But you'll find that you have it, you grasp it, you're in there making that body respond. You're moving your lymph, and you're seeing your eyes change to match. Your eyes will always change to match your what you've accomplished in it, guaranteed. I can tell you. So you've done. Here's a good idea. Got some orange streaks and stuff in that left. Could be, you know. I don't know, Steve. I mean, there's just so. Man, there's just so much out there. There's so much chemicals and radicals. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But in my experience, definitely sulfa drugs are the orange. And one day I'll go over more eyes with you guys, and we'll get in and show you more orange eyes. But they're all over the place, and they suffer the most, lymphatically speaking. Whoever has the sulfur seems to suffer the most from two aspects. Heavy fungal problems, so an increase of uric acid. Also, lymph stagnation, more lymphatic problems. So you've done well. Good work, Steve. I mean, really good work. Thompson's myotona, I don't know what that is. Something about chloride ions in the muscle tissue. You know, mineral deficiencies, electrolyte stuff. You know what, my friend, I don't buy into that level of thinking because my focus is totally different. Because you can't find a remedy going down that road. You can only find a remedy when you start shifting to, how do I make my body healthy at the cellular level? How do I make my body healthy? Well, obviously the one important thing is you shift to the diet that you know your body's designed to eat. And one look into the world of nature here on this planet shows where the human body is closely related to. It is definitely the primate family. As an overview, the primate family is not an omnivorish family, although you find some being that. It is a frugivorish family. No one messes around with the orangutans. You know, they have the same problems we do. Location, location, location. When they're in the location where they have access to fruits and vegetables, the fruits go first. When they have access to just vegetables, the vegetables are going down. If they have to kill meat, then they forage. I know one particular primate family is on an island where they have to get shellfish. They can't find anything else. So, yeah, I mean, we're all going to seek food sources, but in reality, our body's designed as frugivores. We don't have anything that matches omnivores, carnivores, or even herbivores. Those three categories, really, we don't fit. There's nothing there. No one. I've argued this the other day with a guy in here. There's nothing fit. Frugivorish. Do we eat omnivorish? Of course we do, but look how sick we are. And it's funny that we eat omnivorish, we're sick as all get out, we have a lot of cancer in us, and when we shift to frugivorish diets, that all goes away.